every lap a goal. The prize shines bright, the crowd leans in. A gold crown waits for the one who'll win. And Widdowmaker's grip is firm as steel. With hands like his, the victory's real. Wide unmatched, untamed. On every track, his skills proclaimed. With every lap, his legend grows. The master of racing, as everyone knows. 5, his focus is razor sharp. 4, rivals crumble, the gaps are stark. 3, he powers through the tide. 2, with gold in mind and fire inside. 1, the line is crossed, the victory's clear. Widdowmaker wins, raise a cheer. From the paddock, dreams of checkered flags. His racing's heart never lags. The gray-haired giant, unmatched and true. Widdowmaker reigns forever new. Widdowmaker, the racer's name. Always pushing, stoking the flame. Through every race, through every spin. Widdowmaker's here for the win. Engines roar, lights go green. I'm chasing speed, living the dream. Gray-haired, 50 strong, still tearing up the track all night long. No cheap shots, no dirty play. If you can't pass clean, stay out the way. Throttle down, wheels in line. Respect the race, it's my design. Gentlemen, racer carving through the bends. Skill and honor, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. Feel the grip, tires burn. Patience wins at every turn. Fast but fair, that's my style. Catch me running, victory mile. Not brute force of pain. It's the art, the heart, the thrill of the game. Precision over reckless speed. True racers know what racing means. Gentlemen, racer coming through the bends. Skill and honor, never breaking friends. If you got a hit, then you ain't got class. You shouldn't be making the pass. Original good racer, carving through the bends. Skill and honor, never breaking friends. If you gotta hit that ground, never breaking friends. You shouldn't be making the pass. You gotta hit the pass. You gotta do the backup. You gotta hit the pass. You'll be making the pass.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Tuesday night. Good evening, Norman, Silver Surfer. Good evening, Roy Race. It's the Tuesday night Camaro Cup, and we have just got all the lobby sorted. I've just got the chat to put up. I'm just looking around to make sure things are in order. Just putting my aircon on, because it's hot, damn hot, even though it's raining. It's been raining for the last 2 days in the UK. We haven't had any rain for a month, so it's well needed. Tonight's event is Camaro Cup at Laguna Seca. This one's going to be a challenge. This one's going to be a toughie. Fat Man's in the room. I am still working on the results for the previous race on Friday. Don't worry, they are coming. I've requested some extra views from extra replays from the guys that raced, because I've found a little bit of an issue. We seem to experience quite a little bit of lag at certain points on Tuesday, specifically turn 2 as the car came through there, and you get a different viewpoint from different cars of different incidents. So whilst you got a different viewpoint, say you're behind a car like that and you're looking on the camera, that's one viewpoint. But what I'm saying is on some replays the car's like that, some replays the car is like that, and you see the attitude change. it makes it look like somebody's actually T-boned somebody when they actually haven't. They're just going for a gap or going into a corner, and at some points there's no contact between certain cars, and they actually look like they've spun each other out. When you look closer, there isn't any contact, but the only thing that explains why they've had that contact is because that's the way it is. So I'm just double checking, making sure I'm being fair and honest with my review, and it's taken a little bit of time, but that's the way it goes. Good evening, Wilkie. Good evening, Lee. Welcome. I just have to give a shout out to Mikey. Mikey's got family issues and he's not going to be joining us tonight. So I just want to say have a good one, mate. Stay safe, stay well, and look after the family and do what you need to do. This comes second to whatever you're going through. So take your time, buddy. Sort it out, and we'll see you when you get back. Damo's just joined the lobby. I need to put the chat on. So how do I do that? I do that here. I do that there. Do that here. Widdowmaker Racing. Start the chat. Start party. Somebody's asked what time the lobby's open. It's already open. I think they've just popped in and popped out again. There we go. Chat room's up. Yeah, that was Frosty. So it's all up and running. There we go. Some people are in the chat already. Good evening, Damo. Good evening, Matthew. How we doing? There's Heathen.
Yeah, not bad. Hey, Chris. Sorry I didn't get you back, Jim. I've just been a bit busy, but nice one for looking into it.
It's absolutely fine, Matthew. I'm exactly the same. I've literally, in the last hour, just got back home, so... and it's the same again tomorrow. Long days.
Yeah.
But, it's one of them. We're busier when we're on holiday, when we're not at work, I think.
Yeah.
So...
Evening.
Good evening, Gandhi. Welcome.
Yeah.
No, so here's the interesting thing, Roy. Roy's just said, I've saved the replays, but I thought they'd be the same as you've already got. Intrinsically, they are exactly the same replays. The only problem is they're the replays from your point of view. So if we can call your PlayStation a client and the servers the server, your client tells the server where your car is at any given time. That server then is dealing with 16 cars. So it's constantly receiving messages on 16 cars saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. The server then communicates with 16 cars the location of 15 other cars. So you've got one message of where I am coming in 16 times, then you've got 15 messages of where I am going out 16 times. Many times a second. So your PlayStation is configured to know the position of your car and every other car and probably 100 traces of where they've gone, and then your client, your PlayStation, will predict the next couple of steps of where that car's going. And sometimes it makes mistakes, and that's what I'm starting to see occasionally on a certain few incidents. So I also need race 1 and race 2 if you can, because I'm going to try and prove it for myself how the hell I make a video out of it to say, look, you guys are racing clean and hard, but just sometimes you're being disadvantaged because GT7 hasn't got it right. So we need to understand that and try and work out a way where we can race that little bit cleaner, or just understand what the situation is. So we've discussed this before, maybe 2 years ago. A particular racer took umbrage to it and left us because I highlighted the fact that he'd bumped a car going through a corner a number of times, where he says, I clearly didn't, I didn't. But the video shows it. Now, he might not have seen it because his car, his PlayStation, knows where his position is continuously. But regardless, the point being is I'm just doing a little bit more in-depth looking, and I'd like to see some others. So if you do have a copy of the replay, upload it for me, and then just message me telling me what to search for to find it. And then if I can sort of compare 4 people's viewpoints of the same incident, or even 5 times. I've done it twice at the minute. I've got Big Poppers and JBs. The only issue is that it's very difficult with 2 to work out which one's right. There you go, Wilkie. Exactly. The phrase is netcode. That's what you call the transmission of the data. So it's quite frustrating, but I want to make the right decisions. And if the more replays I can see to prove it, I can start to make the right decision rather than just say, look, here you go. Now, I've already fed back to some people about their incidents. Am I saying that this could change the viewpoint? It probably could. So just hold pause on some of the feedback I've given. It does mean that some incidents are nobody's fault, 100%. And the incidents have occurred because of said. So Matthew had an incident late on lap 23, and it looks like netcode to me, where the car he's racing has gone across the curb on turn 1 and just tapped his back end. Probably what actually was happening is the 2 cars are probably side by side, and there's been no contact. I think Javs has had the same incident. It looks like absolutely no contact has occurred, and there's definite gap between the 2 cars. If I can see that from another viewpoint and actually see the contact, then it changes the whole outcome. It doesn't change the outcome. Somebody still suffered an off, but it'll explain why people are getting tapped off. And if that means we have to race in mind of giving slightly more room, that will take out a lot of the incidents. So it means learning racing again. What I 100% believe is that everybody that races in these lobbies doesn't particularly get on well with racing in the online lobbies, the dailies. And the reason we're having incidents is because they're messy because of the netcode. So if it's a GT7 problem, we'll just have to work around it and make it better for us. Right. I'm going to put some laps in. The time is 8:35, 8:36, according to my clock. We'll do driver introductions at around about 9:05. We are going to be a couple of drivers light, but hey, we've got some good numbers in. So, did I see that Lee was going to be joining us? I did see Lee's going to be joining us. He's claiming he's getting the excuses in early. Not a lot of practice, he says. It's Fat Man. I can't remember the name of his car. Sheriff. What was his name? Sheriff. So I've changed wheel size tonight. I'm not entirely sure I've chosen the right wheel size, but I've changed wheel size. Wilkie's just raised an interesting point. You get better netcode, you get better connectivity with people with better internet connections, and I don't mean faster. By that, and Wilkie puts it correctly, worldwide audiences can make netcode very, very difficult. So if you've got people racing from Oz, people racing from the US, people racing from Europe, you've got all 3 regions participating in the one server. And distance is your biggest problem with netcode. Reliability of transformation of data, or transmission of data. See, there's one that I just got tapped off by whoever that was. They proper slapped me in the side. But hey, that's the way it goes. The car was a bit wild. You guys will have just seen that. I've just seen it happen again outside my window. Absolutely. And Wilkie says they could all have good internet, but it doesn't make any difference whatsoever. It's about the prediction and reception of data from the server, allowing your client to accurately predict where the other cars are going to be. Because of course, in split instantaneous actions, the turn of the steering wheel by a racer across the other side of the planet can't instantly transmit the data to the right position in the PlayStation. What I mean by that is if I turn now, there's got to be a certain amount of lag, and it'll be exemplified, it'll be exaggerated if the person's in Australia and another person's in UK, for example. I think GT7 makes a pretty good job of predicting where the car is and the actions that the racers are going to make. But don't forget, it's not just steering input, it's throttle input, brake input, it's all sorts of things, and it's 16 cars all at the same time. This is shonky. Yeah, I seem to remember it more in Counter-Strike many years ago, where I'd get into a server, I'd be running along, I'd see a player and I'm dead before he's even fired a shot. And that's because he fired a shot half a second ago before my PC even saw it. And it's continued in games ever since then. So I suppose the nutshot of this, chaps, is if you have an incident with somebody, don't take it to heart. Don't get serious about it. Don't immediately think that somebody's wrecked you. Because genuinely, there were lots of incidents in last Friday's race. But what I saw was lots of racing incidents, contact on contact, and they weren't intentional, they weren't deliberate, they weren't nasty moves. They were just misjudgments, errors. And then the other half seemed to be netcode problems. I think I've made a mistake on wheel size. Oh, I've also got to do a little bit of juggling here. Yeah, and Wilkie's just said the best way to watch an incident is to watch the replay of each person involved. Ideally, 100%. However, it takes me round about 4 hours to review a 40-minute race for all 16 races, because that's what we had on Friday. We had 16 races and 40 minutes of the little final video. It took me around about 4 hours on the first pass through to review 7 incident reports. And then I still saw a handful, maybe 10, 2 handsful of incidents that haven't been reported from drivers who had incidents but accepted they were what they were, or whether there was no fault to blame or anything like that. So I used to make a video of each race in a very early league edition. We'd do the live, then I'd make the video to showcase the event. And it used to take me 20 plus hours to be able to put that together for an hour-long video, which, for a quality video, isn't particularly an amount of time. But it is what it is. 2 hours of that, we're putting commentary over the top. I know I'm not going to be able to watch every single replay from every single person. On Friday night we had one particular corner where there was a chain reaction event. There were about 8 cars involved in the incident at turn 2. And to watch it from every person's perspective, to try and see genuinely where the incident was and what the incident was, I couldn't imagine trying to load up 8 people's replays. There's Lee, look, chopper chop. Not sure what he's trying to say with his chopper chop livery. I haven't had a chopper chop in years. He lit those tyres up on the dust, didn't he? I think this is going to need fuel for race 1. Houses. It's warm. Yes, they do. Wilkie's just highlighted some racing games include ping for connection considerations. iRacing's one of them. You will get an indicator. I mean, this game has them, doesn't it? Or it used to at some point. I think it's in the connection to the daily lobby. You'll have a little green, amber or red connection bar, but it'll still let you play until you disconnect at a certain point, I guess. But iRacing definitely does have that. Let's see how much the car changes. I do plan to do some more Sophie races, yes. I do. There will be. There will be some more Sophie stuff. I was hoping they'd fix the rubber banding issue, but we're going to have to just persevere with that and see where we go. So, I'd like to do a Le Mans Sophie race, definitely. We might do the grinds as Sophie races. Just got to find a way to defend against Sophie and make sure I catch him out on the rubber banding thing. I think I've got to come from behind, excuse the phrase, to beat Sophie on the final lap. Az has joined the Surfer. Surfer? Big Popper's in. My name is Jeff is in. Are all these people in the lobby? Has my chat room shut down? I can't hear anybody chatting. There it is. Why had that gone bogus? Sorry, folks. Who was gargling then? My chat speaker had turned itself off. Hey up, fella. Can you hear me, chaps? Good stuff. I'm not entirely sure weather would be available because Sophie doesn't allow weather at the moment at Le Mans. Le Mans is a GR4 race, correct? I think it is. It's got the Suzuki in it, hasn't it? Yeah, we'd have to race it likewise, like-minded cars, I think, to start with. But yeah, it doesn't like weather, Sophie. You're only allowed dry events. But we'll come up with something. Hards are a challenge. Big Popper's on the hards in 5th. That's how good Big Popper is. Yeah, I'm sure it'll come round though. I'm sure they'll code it in so eventually Sophie can cope with it. Big Popper's gone to full tank on mediums. We're up to 4th. So we're about to go in for some softs. If we get a better lap here, we'll put some softs on and take some fuel. We've got to watch out for Az. He's a bit of a dark horse. He's coming good on his new controller and his dodgy internet. Thank you, Roy. Much appreciated, sir. That'll be some late night viewing for me. I've got till Thursday to do it, so I appreciate people will want to know the results, but I think the results are pretty much what they are. I don't think I'm going to be applying penalties. There's going to be some guidance, some cautionary words for some drivers who made some dubious moves into turn 1 and turn 2, but I don't think there was any intent behind any of it, so I also understand we lost a racer from race 1 because they felt people weren't being courteous. And again, I need to look in more detail at that because he's quit the series, so I don't think he's joined tonight. Yeah, the channel is going to do what it's doing. It's I've definitely got to introduce some more content because GT7's not gonna fill the void forever. I actually experimented with Project Cars 2 this week to try and bring some of that content, but found myself in a position where I need to rig up my old steering wheel, and I need to, because I've lost my second rig, I got rid of it. I need to find a comfortable position to set up to be able to race on my G29. Or my G25, whichever one's going to work better with the PlayStation. I suppose I can set it up on the PS4, really. I don't have to set it up on the PS5. And that'll mean I don't have to break down the PS5 on my rig. So yeah, that's actually a thought brainwave that's just occurred to me. I've been having terrible trouble trying to get a controller to work on Project Cars 2. By controller I mean wheel. So I've been chatting with Red Desmo quietly along, and Red's been enjoying some Project Cars 2 content. He purchased the game and he's found it to be really, really good, which I genuinely do. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. I should have stopped for tyres. But there's me choppering on. Party chat is open, Jeff. There's that Lee again. What's your connection name, Jeff? I'll invite you again if you can't find it, but you should have had an invite on your PSN.
Jeff, is that the dude lad what me and Fatman found?
No.
Oh,
See, I messaged him last week. He said he was going to try to join this week, but if he doesn't.
Oh, it's Heathen that clipped me.
That room last night, Fatman, that was fast.
it was fast. Fucking hell.
So, just get into the pits. We'll change tyre. We'll take some fuel. Heathen's just gone into the pits in fourth.
Molino as well.
Yeah.
How do we get Jeff into the chat? Because I'm 100% sure he's not. My name is Jeff. There are so many My Name is Jeffs, but nobody with a PlayStation connection, so I don't know. I can't help Jeff. He needs to be able to tell me what his connection is, his connection name, his PSN name. I'll do that when I've I don't know. He's just asked. He's just asked on screen if the chat room's open. But if he joined last week in the chat, he'll have got an invite from me when I opened it. But I can't send him an invite. Yeah, but if I don't know his PSN name, I can't send him an invite. Because I do know some people join the race and then they leave the chat group. So they leave every week because they don't want all the chat all week. Which, hey ho. But I'm also guessing he's not watching the stream or hasn't got the stream on because he's not responding correctly. So... Can you send him an invite to the chat then, Az? Spell it. Big, oh, that's JB. Okay. Right. I need you to spell it for me, mate.
Give him a minute.
Oh, sorry. This could take a while.
J.
Yeah.
Double L. What's that, Tim?
I've got him. 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 Thank you. Invitation sent. It's terrible. These guys, this chat. I need to be able to bring this chat to actuals, the stream. It's entertaining. Somebody. Good evening, Mr. Zaka. You want netcode issues? As is absolutely right, you know, the mediums are a much better tyre than the softs. Much better tyre. It's because I'm on fuel map 6, you nugget ball. Gonna be one more lap on these and then we'll do driver intros. We'll get revved up. We're about at the 10-minute warning point. Hello! Megabytes ain't ping, JB. Refresh rate ain't hertz. Well, it is. Refresh rate isn't FPS. Lee's very confident about his performance tonight. He's 100% sure he's going to be binning it. Philo... I know who that name is. We've seen that name before. That's the fella that Az invited. No. Qualification starts at 9:15. First one over the line wins. Happy days. Right, while the boys are pretty busy chatting about each other, being really pleasant and polite, we will, I'll just mute these bad boys. So Damo leads the top of the chart if he's the right person, 132,582. He's going to be wearing a Guinness livery, as you can see. Two can play that game according to the door. Got a bloody fly in the room as well. I'm going to kill that bad boy. So Damo's in the reasonably gold livery. Big Popper's gone top of the timing chart, which is not to be a surprise. We'll go through the official standings very shortly. But Big Popper, fastest livery, blue with flames and the yellow rear wing. Fat Man is in third, he's parked up, can't see much going on there, but he's Sheriff Fat Man, as we call him. If you remember that song from, oh, must be the late 90s. Was it Carter and Sheriff Fat Man? I think it was. Those music but aficionados out there will know. My name is Jeff, new to the channel. He's got a cracking livery in orange and white from the rear. A little bit of black on the front. That looks like it's got to have issues with double sort of sponsors. Look at that, it's covered in them, daft. The whole lot. So he's currently carrying a livery, but he's within 1.5 seconds of the lead. JB is in a... I was going to say he's in a sort of imitation Big Popper livery. Kind of, sort of thing. But it's not. This isn't an original JB design, one would suggest. He's loving it. Heathen, he's in the Red Bull livery. That is actually a Aussie V8 touring car livery. I saw one in the race the other day down at Bathurst from last season. It was highlights on one of the late night channels. So that's a really accurate rendition. Looks really good. Like that livery. Frosty, new to the channel. All the flames. That's your classic American supercar or American hot rod livery. Yeah, like that. Very good. Very plain and simple. Azza has got a blue livery on today. That's the same one it was using last week. Thrustmaster T598 with the Oh No Oreos type livery. Ginger Gandhi. We've seen that one a lot. That was good last week. Another one with SSG signs. That must be another. Absolutely Almighty Dutch. Welcome to the chat. Carter, the unstoppable sex machine. That's correct. Sheriff Fatman. Yeah, if we're only allowed music, I'd be playing that. It's a great tune. But yeah, there's Ginger Gandhi. I'm guessing that is another official, real recreation of a livery. Daft sponsorship again. Fijo Spliff is in a very plain but very, very authoritative single sponsor livery. Number 43. Why do I know that? And then we're just running through them again. That will be everybody, I believe. So let's just come out of there and concentrate on something for a moment. This one we want. I should have posted it. There we go. So official standings where we are in the league to date. Ginger Gandhi's pulling up the rear in 8th place with 27 points. Not too far ahead is My Name is Jeff on 31. Mike is unfortunately missing this round, but he's currently on 32. Frosty on 38. Chasing hard with Widdowmaker, and Damo on 41. Sharing 3rd place officially, but listed by 3rd and 4th because Damo actually finished in a higher place on the major race. BB is unfortunately missing today's race purely because he's on holiday with the family. Have a good one, BB. Enjoy it and don't feel guilty about missing this at all. And Big Popper leads the pack on 49 points. Last week, Damo came first in qualifying. Big Popper took both races in first place, so that accounts for where he is. The whole challenge for this month, this next 5 weeks, is trying to keep Big Popper from winning every single race. But we kind of expect him to do well. And not bigging him up at all, not trying to blow him up, just trying to say he's going to be fast. And we expect it to be so. So anybody that missed last week or is missing this week still has the opportunity because 5 races qualify for points. And as it stands, we have a lobby of... Is it 12 or 13? It's 12, which is great. I have cleared my hard drive this week. I've actually taken 2/3 of the same game saves. I'm down to 39%. So I should be able to save the races this week. 3-minute warning, gentlemen. So we are good to go qualifying. We haven't seen Dutch for a couple of weeks. I appreciate he's been sorting stuff out. Az has gone to change cars, I think. Yes, he has. Has Az just changed liveries, or has Az changed cars totally? He's just changed tyres. Get off, fly. Right. Yeah, I want to start qualification on softs, really. JB, it's a family channel. I'm gonna try and clean my. Act up a bit and stop swearing so much when I crash. JB's livery is fantastic, says Big Popper. I do like it. I do like it. Yeah, of course it's the same colour as his, yes. Yes. So, we might confuse JB and Big Popper. Maybe Big Popper's going to finish in 5th. Don't know. We've got to do something to slow Big Popper down. He's rapido. We are just moments away from going to qualifying. just moments. All that needs is a couple of sets of numbers on that and it'll look stunning. 2 seconds of penalties, how'd you get them? I wonder if penalties are going to have a massive impact on today's race. Yeah, the car is going to be a little bit unpredictable, a little bit slidey. I'm looking at the wheel sizes on the car, seeing, oh, big orange calipers. I'm wondering who's running standard size wheels, who's running oversized wheels, who's running small wheels. I wonder. Looks like people are running the 20s. Right, gentlemen, 10-second warning. Unofficial 10-second warning. And we're going to go for the official 10-second warning. Gentlemen, it's qualifying. Use whatever tyres you like. You've got 10 minutes to set your fastest lap possible. Best of luck, everybody. Enjoy it. Make it the best you can. So I just mute that when we go to quali. And we try and get out the pits first. So Silver Surfer says the corkscrew's going to sort a few out. I think the first hairpin's going to sort a few out on hards. Oh, that's going to be a challenge. If it's anything like Friday night's race with the pack being all close together and trying to slam into that first turn and second turn, it's... The standing start really does chunk everybody together and it makes turn one a bit of a nightmare. A rolling start has a little bit of space between everybody and there's no issues with anybody going slowly across the line or not starting properly. But we've run the standing start for a number of rotations of the league, so we'll persevere with it. It gives people the opportunity to learn to do it, and it's a little bit interesting sometimes when somebody messes up and forgets. But it does half cause issues, but... Had the car slide in then. Got to get the car slowed down in a straight line before you make that turn in. Struggle to get into top gear on this circuit. I feel like that's a fairly decent outlap as he spins it on the final corner. I don't know where that's going to put me. But a 32.974 is behind Damo. Damo did well there. I thought I'd managed to just stretch that out and beat him across the line, but obviously not. Big Popper goes top of the tree. Kind of expected that. You can't actually, there's a bug. Silver Surfer has questioned whether you can narrow the distance on the rolling start, but you can't. If you ever try and change it, it just goes to 25 metre and stays at 25 metre. It's another existing bug, long-standing bug in GT7. So Damo's gone into the pits already. I've just improved, just chopped a little bit out. That's put me up to second. They're going to try and get 2 faster laps on their second set of tyres, where I'm going the longer run on the initial stance. Look at that, I'm a quarter of a second up already. I just lost all that then. Yeah, lost 3/4 of a second. So Lee's gone top of the tree. We're still going to try and get 2 fast laps in if we can. I don't think we're going to be able to. I think we're just going to run out of time. It's a 22-second pit stop here. Yeah, that needs to be... We need to be out before 3:10, really. Go. Oh, it's going to be close. No, it's not. We're only going to get the 1 lap. We'll just have to see what happens over the next couple of laps. Damo's still behind me, so he could get draft assistance, I guess. He's just touched his outside tyres to the dirt. We might be lucky, we might be getting 2 in here. Might not. We've got to get over the line before 36, 38. We haven't. We're only going to get the 1 lap in. Damo's just gone top of the tree. That's a stunning lap. Damo's really caught me up into turn 1. So that puts us in 4th spot, half a second down. But we gone purple sector 1. Damo drifts it and he spins it. Contacts with the wall, that ends his qualifying session there. We're still purple, we're on for first place. Come on. I don't know if we've done it. I don't know if we've done it. No, we haven't. Ah. We actually crossed the line in time and I've braked too early. We actually got round quick enough. It's an extra lap. How far down am I? Have I blown it by not... Can I make it up? Am I too far? I'm 1 second down. That's terrible. I've blown the extra lap. I didn't realise I'd get that. Oh, I wasn't concentrating. I was more miffed that I hadn't got it coming across the line. But that's a tiny gap to the front. Shocker. Oh. Wowzers. Wowzers. Right, let's open that back up. Great stuff, gentlemen. I'm glad somebody said that. Right. Just need to post those. Right, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying results are as follows. Mr. Gandhi comes in final place. Not last, but final. 3 seconds down on the leaders, a 1:35.4. Philo, he comes in, it's his second race with us. He comes in a 1:35.2, just under 3 seconds down. My name is Jeff, another newbie, a 1:33.5, 1.2 seconds down. That's 10 races within 1.25 seconds of the lead. Frosty in ninth, another new guy, a 1:33.5, 1.2 seconds back. In 8th place, Fat Man, a 1:32.991, 0.7 seconds behind the leader. Heathen, Chris P, a 1:32.945, just a fraction ahead of Fat Man, 0.663 down. JB in 6th, not 5th, a 1:32.7, less than half a second from the front. 6 races within half a second. As in 5th, 0.226 back with a 1:32.5. That's 5 races within quarter second of pole. Widdowmaker in 4th place, a 1:32.4. Should have done better, 0.174. So that's less than 2/10 back. Lee, who was leading currently, was leading with about 2 laps to go, maybe 3 minutes remaining, a 1:32.3, 0.65 back. Big Popper with a daring effort in 2nd place, a 1:32.3. 1:32.3, 0.39 seconds behind Damo, who takes the pole and the extra position, the extra point for the league, a 1:32.282. What a cracking lap. Great stuff, Damo. Right then, gentlemen, we're on to race 1. It's hard tyres. The time is 21:31. Unofficial 10-second warning. Big Popper, are you unofficial? Are you sat? Are you ready to go? Is JB in from smoking? Is Damo back from smoking? They're shouting from the kitchen. They're racing to their chairs. That's a great call by Ginger. Everybody needs to be on hard tyres for this one. Big Popper's good. Right then, gentlemen, official 10-second warning. Let's go.
Good luck, everyone.
This is a 20-minute race on hard tyres. It's around Laguna Seca, one of the hardest tracks on hards. It's very dusty. It's a 20-minute race using hard tyres only, a standing start where penalties apply. Race 2 for the season. Best of luck, gentlemen. Take care on turn 1. Let's make a good race out of it. Here we go then. This is it. This is where it starts. We're on the 2nd row. We're not going to try and kiss the pace car. Big Popper's jump started. That was unfortunate. He must have rolled the foot off the brakes. Everyone nice and steady into turn 1. I'm on sports hards. I changed my wheel tyres. I'm on the right tyres. What the hell am I doing? Oh, there was a brain fart. Oh well, never mind. Get it back. Ah, you knobhead. I saw S and saw softs. Oh, what a dickwad. There's me trying to clean my language up. Oh, what am I doing? Ah. Somebody's gone off. That's Fat Man. That's got to be a fatality. That's got to be the biggest mistake I've ever made. Other than going into the pits and not taking fuel or changing to the wrong tyres. Gandhi's just got a little bit of lag. You can hear it there. Oh, what a stupid donkey. Oh, there's contact. Somebody's already gone to the pits. Didn't realise there was somebody on my left-hand side there. Complete misread on my tyre type. That looks like what I'm trying to do, but it's not intentional. Thank you, Fijo Spliff. That was great racing on your behalf. Who's that off to the left? That looks like JB just rejoining. I was going to say it looked like Big Pop, but it's a similar livery. JB's just slightly sluggish through the gears there. Oh, there's an incident at the end here. Heathen and Az. Right, I've made my way back to the position I was in. I don't see Big Popper anywhere. Did Big Popper disconnect? Fastest lap of the race goes to us. We're still 7.5 seconds back, which is what I was when I noticed I'd effed up on my tyres when I hadn't effed up on my tyres. Shouldn't be running off the track quite as much as I was there. Just get this thing moving. Come on, Widow. Make up for that stupid mistake. Chris is driving really well. He's nice and quick as Heathen. Damo takes fastest lap 1:37.2. We go 1:37.3, just a tenth back. He won't see that. He won't see how close we are to him, but he's running nice and quick out front. Just extending his lead as he goes. Didn't slow the car down quick enough there. Chris just got to let that car go if he's sliding out. We managed to brake in time. We've caught that. Just got to keep an eye on those laps for fuel. I don't know whether 7 seconds is enough to coast to avoid a pit stop. I don't think you can get a couple of laps of fuel in 7 seconds, but is a new set of tyres vital when we pit? It's worth 4 seconds of stop time. I'm not seeing Big Popper in the timing. Everyone's entitled to a drop round, so... Oh, I just overran that. Come on. I'd already taken 3/10 out of that 7 seconds, but just lost that again. Halfway point. It's just a lap, isn't it? That's all the gap. It's a lap. Six laps. It's one lap. Bit of dirt. Lee takes the fastest lap now, 1:37.068. Oh, I've overstretched it again. Trying to carry too much as I coast through that corner. I'm going to have to stop for fuel now. I'm not going to be able to push because I'm not being able to coast as much as I want to. I'm going to have to take 2 laps of fuel when we stop. Hey, welcome, Fizzle. Down to 8.4 seconds. I've not been getting this corner here correct for a couple of laps. Oh, there's been an incident up front. Damo's gone off. He's made the same mistake I've been trying not to make. And he's about to run off the track again. Oh! Oh, I'm not going to wait for that. That was... Damo having a mare. Pulled straight across the track. Bit of an unsafe rejoin, but not a lot to do about that. I've got splitter damage now. Oh. Lee puts in a 136.6. Damo's dropped down to 5th. Heathen's up to 3rd. Where's JB gone? JB's down to 6th. Damo had a proper nightmare, didn't he? See, I don't know whether Lee is guest racer today or whether he's in for 5 races. I think he's on holiday this week, so I think he's just guest racing. Cheers, Fizzle. I don't know whether I'm blowing it doing that. Everybody's got a pitch, surely. Oh, the back end just decided it was having it. And I don't know why it does that. We're all having mistakes. That's 2 massive mistakes. What an absolute nugget. Chris trying not to make a mess of things. Doing really well. 1.3 laps of fuel remaining. Have people done the sensible thing and run a lower fuel map? I'm gonna have to go to the pits. I can't make the end of this race. Can't do it. I know that. Three minutes and 10. I've got to take 2 laps of fuel. I'm not going to repair that damage. There's Lee, we're back in sight. How come he dropped 3 seconds? He's gone on. He needs to take 2 laps of fuel, I don't know. Ah, there's a massive, massive problem here for me. I don't know how anybody's going to be able to keep going unless they've been running a lesser fuel map. Yeah. They've all been running fuel map 3 or 4, haven't they? They have. 131. It's really weird driving down the pit lane because I want to steer, but it doesn't steer. There's Big Popper. He's back on it. They've run a reduced fuel map. The reason I was much quicker was I wasn't. And they're going to make it all the way to the end. Amateur hour, isn't it? The band, he's still there on my screen, Wilkie. He's still there on mine. So these guys all ran a reduced fuel map to get there to the end. Well done, chaps. Congratulations. Great race. Good tactics. Lee's gone on for another lap. Well done. Well, I blew that. Yeah, I'm going to ban him now. He's actually restricted on screen. Hey, there's no... I've blocked him. And I'm going to report him. Spam next. I've got him, Wilkster. He's done. He's gone. Well, that was... Thought I'd have time to change tyres. Didn't. Oh well. Oh. That was a whole heap of what the hell went on there. Oh. That was completely mental. So I blew that right from the start. People saved fuel to save the pit stop, which is so sensible. I don't know whether you can refresh, Wilkie. No, they'd have dropped. Yeah. So... I knew about it and I dropped my fuel map and I well done, Jim, on the win. I didn't win nothing. I won nothing, Lee. No, I pit stopped. I was honestly talking my way to a win there, then realised I just wasn't going to make it. And I had to stop for fuel. Ryan N86 left. I don't know who that is. I do know who Ryan N86 is. There we go. So, yeah, it's a good question. That is Lee just guest racing? I think he might be. So let's run through it then. Fijo Spliff, he comes in 12th place at 1:38.692. I can't commentate on what he's done, but I'm guessing he had the same problem with me, which was fuel. Fat Man in 11th. I saw Fat Man spin off and haven't. Yeah, he had to pit stop. Yeah. So Fat Man got damage and ran out of fuel. 1:37.8 for Fat Man. Well, I haven't banned him. I've blocked him, Wilkie. Blocked is as close as I could get. So Ginger Gandhi in 10th at 1:39.528. Now he's got the slowest lap, but he just proceeded better there. He was coasting and lifting at the end to try and get it across the lap. Big Popper in 9th. He said he was scrambling. He messed up the start. He jumped start too, completely his fault. But his fastest lap of 1:36.871 is fairly fast. I came in 8th. I was looking so pretty. Damo had an incident in front of me, cut back across the track completely out of control. Not intentional, of course. I thought he knew he was going to get that sorted, but I then got front end damage, which kind of upset the setting of the car. Not too much, but just enough. And then, well, you saw me at the start, thought I was on the wrong tyres, thought I'd gone on softs. So I pulled out the way not to cock anybody else up, which I would have got disqualified anyway, but I wasn't. I was on hards. And then I ran out of fuel at the end and had to pit stop, which was the only way I could go. I was thinking about fuel saving, but it just was never going to work. A 1:37.378, which I was on my way to getting faster laps, but the fuel just done me done. My name is Jess in 7th, a 1:38.669. JB in 6th, a 1:37.5. As in 5th, saw him have an incident down at turn 1 on one lap. But I think that cost him where his position was, a 1:37.8, his fastest lap. Frosty, great result in 4th, a 1:37.446. Heathen, another good result, a 1:38.131. And I realised now why I was going much faster than Heathen is he was fuel saving. Damo, a 1:36.9, damn good fine lap in 2nd place. And I think he's going to take the win because Lee is guest racing. So the official race win goes to Damo, great result. But Lee takes the official win of the day, a 1:36.643 with fastest lap. And fastest lap goes to Big Popper. Yeah. So there's the results, there's the replay. I now need to reset the grid. So set by host. There we go. Yeah, I need to go bathroom as well, Big Popper, so you'll get your 60-second warning. So then, reverse grid it is. Great.
Everyone.
That was a great race, gentlemen. Well done. I for all my F-ups, I enjoyed that. I don't know why. Right, let's sort this out then. Just waiting on Big Popper, Az and Heathen to lobby up. There's Big Popper, he's done it.
Don't forget, lad, it's a 40-minute race, this.
Oh, no, sir.
Got to use both
40
compounds.
minutes, got to use both, yeah.
Right, gentlemen, can you check the positions, please? Right, I'm just going to take a 2-second break. I'm just going to nip to the gents. Bear with me 1 second, gentlemen. How rude. Right, ladies and gentlemen, 60-second warning for the next race. Yeah, he had to pit late, it's fine. No problem at all. Oh, right. The grid's set. People should have their tyres on. We're giving Big Popper just the heads up 60 seconds before we go. Just going to wait for him to say ready or not. Then we'll go unofficial, then we'll go official 10 second. And it will be what it will be. Big Popper's ready, so unofficial 10-second warning, gentlemen.
Just to check. Straight in.
We are.
So call it.
Yeah,
Right, so.
It's mediums and softs. One man with stuff, you have to use soft tires.
No worries. Alright.
Okay. Official 10-second about to commence. I've had nobody object. I'm just going to check on JB and Damo. Oh, I've got to wait. I've got to wait from Big Popper. So, just so you guys know, Big Popper's got a bit of an injury at the minute that prevents him from moving quite quickly in and out the rig, so he needs to stretch and do bits and pieces. He says, wait.
In. Mr. Zach is in.
Mr. Zaka is in. Ah, yeah. Mr. Zaka is no longer in. We can't have join us halfway through. I'm sure, is that what Big Popper was getting at? We can't have people joining halfway through an event. Just waiting on Big Popper, chaps.
I think he sent a message. He just sent a message last week. Should be coming through anytime now.
So, Mr. D-Day. No, he hasn't. Right, gentlemen, we're not waiting. I'm going now. That's it. 10-second warning is official. We're going. So, this is a standing start. 40-minute race using mediums and softs. Make it a good one. Enjoy it, gentlemen. I'm running out of inspiration here. And my race starts. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Etc. So. 5th place. We've got to make these softs count. Oh, Big Popper. Sorry, Big Popper. Again. Braking before I need to. I need to get past them, don't I? Sorry, Big Popper, I can't handle you braking at the point you're braking. That was a bit of a dive bomb. It obviously pays no dividends to start on softs unless you're on the front row. I think the car's alright. You've just got to learn to drive it. It's not going to be as fast as a GR3 or a GR4. You've just got to slow yourself down. Slow yourself down, you'll go faster. Fat Man, a 133.601. I think that's me saying I'm enjoying it, but I'm making too many mistakes. I'm sloppy, I'm stupid. The other guys are really hating it on hards. But good tactics. Avoiding the pit stop was essential. If I hadn't have screwed up twice, I could have potentially made that pit stop. But it is a long stop, so... And I don't know where the fat man's gone. Softs, I'm assuming he has. But good evening, George. You're welcome. 132,480. I don't think that'll be fastest lap of the day. I want these softs to go a full tank of fuel. But I don't know if that'll be possible. And then we'll just run mediums for whatever they need to run for at the end. But I don't know whether people are going to try and give one medium and a soft, make it a one stop. But I don't think fuel will let you. So... we've got to push JB's up into third. So, Fat Man goes across the line in first place. He doesn't set the new fastest lap. Widdowmaker doesn't either, but it's close in second. JB in third, Big Popper fourth. My name is Jeff in fifth. Az in sixth, Lee in seventh, Fijo in eighth, and that's all we can see. Gotta try and get this as far as we can. .8 seconds to Fat Man. A little bit of a backfire from the engine then, that's what it sounded like. Did we drop quarter of a second there? Did we not get the new fastest lap? We didn't again, we lost 3/10. Blowing it on that final sector. But we got Fat Man down to 2.7. Fat Man's laying dust. Spraying dust. Oh, he's having an incident. He has. The pressure makes told. Now we've got to make these tyres go 5 more laps. I think that's going to be possible. Softs, medium. People are going to get their mediums out the way first, aren't they? I'm going to do mine at the end. Or we do mediums on the middle stint. That's 10 minutes gone. Are they fuel saving their way again? I've got to make 22 seconds up for the pit stop. With no mistakes. I just want to do a splash and dash and mediums at the end. That's all I want to do. Come on. So Fat Man's lost out of place there to JB as we put in another fastest lap. 1:32.2. So Widdowmaker first, JB in second, Batman in third, my name is Jeff in fourth, Big Popper in fifth, Az in sixth, Lee in seventh, Frosty in eighth. Trying to crest the corkscrew in second gear, trying not to drop the car down that extra gear. So we've got possibly 3 more laps to do. Now I generally don't know whether they're trying to fuel save their way to a single stop. They can't do it. They did a 1 stop on hards for the first race over 20 minutes. We'll know if they're going to fuel save because they won't stop at the same point as I am. They're going to try and do 20 minutes on mediums. Batman's gone in on the softs from 7th place. My tyres are just going off now. I just did that fuel saving to get me that extra lap. Just going to listen to the chat a moment. I heard a lot of chat. I can't hear any chat now. Az has gone in off the mediums with 10% remaining. They will be going medium softs, I can imagine. That's what they should be doing. As is already suggesting, it's taking too long to fill up. All I've got to do is get that run out of fuel. There we go. I'm taking it all. 15.3 seconds in the lead. I think a one stop is terribly difficult. It's already got me as 22 seconds down. My name is Jeff was on 7% of fuel. I don't think you can stretch that. I don't think the tyres will do 20 minutes. Big poppers in off mediums. I want to be in the situation where I'm busting out the front when the guy go to the pits at 20 minutes. It's only one lap, maybe more. It's only 2 minutes. But I know I now have to pit for a set of mediums at the death, and that's probably going to lose me the race, but it's a one-stop versus two-stop strategy. I came out in 5th. And I'm going to be behind guys that are on really warm mediums. He's given me the 4 ways. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Frosty. JB's in. He was on softs already, so he tried to push them. But he's going to mediums now, and he's got to make that fuel last. So Damo is pushing. Now it's getting, the temperature's starting to drop, the sun's going down. Damo tried to make room for me. I wasn't going to affect his racing line, but I guess I did. I apologise for that. So less than a lap and I'm back in the lead. If they haven't pitted yet, the pit stop advantage is mine. So Lee's in, and he's got to go softs for 19 minutes. He's going to be nurturing them. All three of them, look. And this is where we're going to find out our true lead. .6 seconds. Oh, there was lag in there somewhere. That was a nasty corner. Got to push this out. In 8 laps, it's got to be 30 seconds. Az is in second. It's all about fuel use versus tyre wear. I know I'm losing grip. It'll be my good mediums versus their bad mediums or their bad softs. A good mediums versus 20-minute-old softs or mediums is going to be a better situation. But I had to go from the start. I couldn't hang around. I'm not really making the time, am I? I needed a whole second added there, and I lost time again. I'm going to about 3.5 minutes. I'm going to have 3 laps on the mediums to try and make some sort of dent on whatever lead I'm going to have. Oh, shish kebab. We're losing grip in the fading sun. Got to calm down. Got to stop making mistakes. Got to smooth it up. The car's sliding all over the place. Might have overheated the tyres. Still only got 19 seconds on ours. And I'm losing time, look. I can't change my strategy. I'm committed. I'm committed because I've still got to stop for mediums. I haven't taken them. What I could have done is I could have done 6 minutes on these softs and only taken enough laps to do like 6 laps. Sorry, 4 laps. And then short shifted on the refuel, but I'm gambling on using the fuel. I'm not making any gains on ours at all. There's somebody coming out the pits. This fat man. Az has gone in, he's come off the softs. He did. He short-filled, did Az. Az short-filled on them softs and he's going to mediums. So again, that was unreflective 19 seconds. 34 seconds back to second place. Big Popper's going to see that gap now. He's going to know he's got to do something. I don't know whether the mediums are going to be absolute diatribe for the end of it. Geordie's just said, seems you have a decent window at the end. Yeah, I'm pushing. I just don't want to make a mistake and blow it all. That's the gap I wanted for the last stop. I've just got to make the right calculation on fuel. It's going to be around about 6 minutes left, I think. So 6 minutes is 4 laps. Oh, come on. I'm getting panicky. I need to just hold on to my... What's the word? Need to remain calm. We've got fuel for 4 more. And that is Fat Man catching me. Or it's at least keeping pace with me. 33.8. That was a second slow. But I'm still gaining on Popper, which is the important bit. I officially don't know how long this pit stop's gonna blooming take. I'm feeling like I need 40 seconds. Oh, it's nearly there. Now there's a pair of guys racing in front of me that have to know they've got a blue flag. Ah, I've just got a penalty. Come on, chaps. No pressure there because they were under blue flags. They had to move. Damien takes the fastest lap.
Thinking that it was a try. Right.
I'm not going to shout blue flags, blue flags, blue flags when I'm behind people. They're being waved them. Two more laps after this one. I was lucky not to get a penalty. This race is going to finish in the dark. Big Papa has left the room. It's a it's a disconnect from Big Papa. I don't know what happened there. Internet maybe, a storm, power cut, wheel disconnection. That's a shame. The race was on. Don't know what happened. Always get concerned when you see somebody leave, but that didn't look like a leave, that looked like a disconnect. Yeah, I'm about to, Wilkesdale. I've got one more to go. Six minutes 43 is 4 laps. Big Papa's normally in the chat, so I can only assume it's a disconnect. Internet storm, maybe similar. Cheers, Fijo. then we go into the pit. 5 minutes remaining. 4 laps is what we're going to take, which is going to give us 6 minutes of fuel, but it's just a security blanket in case we get that extra lap at the end. Medium tyres. Okay, 40.6. Mediums, 4 laps. Get a drink inside, just stop sweating. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets critical. I'm looking for Lee coming down the hill. Here we go. We've took the right tyres. Good night, Roy. How can you leave with 6 minutes to go? Oh, good night, Roy. There we go. What's the gap? There isn't one. I'm slow. Who's got the yellow headlights? Who is it? That's Lee. 2.6 seconds. 3 seconds in the lead. Nice one, Roy. We're not going to get the fastest lap. That's going to go to Damo, but this'll make up for the rubbish race 1 that we caused ourselves. And then I've got some apologising to do for lap 1 round here. I bumped Big Popper twice. I expected him to be on softs. I expected him to be racing for it. Lee's closing in. My wheel's just... my leather steering wheel stitching has just split on my wheel. I've just worn through my steering wheel leather. This is not good. Two minutes 31, 2 laps to go. Gandhi's getting the boo fags, but he knows it. I don't know how far back Damo is. I can't see another set of headlights. Lee can't be majorly pushing. He can't because of the fuel. Unless he's done some really good fuel saving to get himself into a position where he can push. It does, it takes a lot. It's a long time. Oh, we're on to the last lap then. I took 1 lap too much of fuel. This thing is all over the shop, but the tyre wear is tremendous. It's not scrubbing the tyres at all. I almost dumped that then. Timer's gone to 0. Cars crossing the line are now taking the flags. I just covered off Lee. Great race, Lee. Wow. Whoa. Oh, I've split my steering wheel. Can't believe it. Oh. Oh. Wowzers. Oh. Holy shit, the bed. I'm sweating like an absolute... I don't want to say what was coming to my mind, but thank you for staying up, Roy. Thank you, Norman. That was tough. That was properly tough. That was go hard from the start. Abuse a couple of drivers at the start, and I apologise, Big Popper. I didn't realise you were going to be on mediums. Oh, and even fuel saving, you were going to be slower into there because you're lifting and coasting, and oh, terrible. Terrible. Thank you, Silver. Thank you, thank you, Wilkie. Thank you, Norman. Geordie, Lee, was that a one-stop? Did you one-stop, Lee? I think you did, yes, one-stop. Good night, Roy. One stop for Damo as well. It was close. I mean, that was always going to be close. Thank you, Thorskin. So, final race results, and I'd love to know what happened to Big Popper. I'm assuming it's power. So there they are. Right, let's do that rundown of the race. Big Popper in last place with a disconnect. Can't imagine what's happened there. As I said, probably just then, it probably a storm or power failure or something, because he's not come back in the chat. Ginger Gandhi finished in 11th, one lap down, a 1:35.436. Ginger, great driving under blues, mate. Thank you very much. Fat Man finished in 10th, a 1:32.6. My name is Jess in 9th. 20 seconds of damage. I think I saw you spin off, didn't I? Yeah. Oh. My name is Jess in 9th, a 1:33.8. Fijo, great racing under blues again. Gave me clear signals, indicators of where to go. A 1:36.005, one lap down. On the final lap, in 7th, Heathen, a 1:33.208. He was battling with... Oh, who was he battling with? I think he must have been battling with My Name is Jeff at some point, because when I came up to him, I had to go between them to get past. They were concentrating on their battle, but his fastest lap of 1:33.208. As in 6th, 36.5, a 1:33.191. I heard Az talking about how long his pit stop was taking. It took an absolute age. Somebody said in the chat 40 seconds to pit stop, which is unbelievable. Frosty finished in 5th. No problems at all. So Az had no issues at all. That was where it was. Frosty finished in 5th, a 1:33.7, just 27 seconds behind the leader. JB finished in 4th in the imitation Big Popper livery, a 1:33.239, 23 seconds back. Damo took the fastest lap in third, a 1:32.115, finishing just 13 seconds, 12.608 behind the leader. Leon, as a guest, finished just less than a second behind Widdowmaker. Widdowmaker covering that last corner off just to make sure he held it. A 1:32.548 was Lee's fastest lap. And then in first place, the Widdowmaker, a two-stop versus everybody else's one-stopper, a 1:32.226. You did a two-stop as well? Okay. Well, I had to go from the start on soft tyres. I made that choice before I did the grid settings, and I knew that if I could get to the front, I could push. But I have to apologise to Big Popper for that lap not turn one, but lap one, twice under brakes. I did kiss his back bumper a little bit, and I was so much quicker coming into the corners, and it was unintentional. I thought Big Popper was going to be on softs as well, so I didn't push him offline. I actually overtook him after the corner, but I do know it unsettled him, so whatever it would be, we'll wash that out. See if he puts a complaint in. That'd be interesting. So Lee judged this car too early. It's actually okay. I'm unsure if lap 1 T1 incident between me and someone who I can't remember. Not sure if it was my fault or a racing incident. Are you raising that as an issue, Lee? You need to message me on PSN. Coming up to T1. Actually on T1. Okay. Well, either way. But there we have it, folks. Preliminary results. I did, didn't I? It's already saved. So, where are we going on Friday? Oh, yes, we're going there, aren't we? That's where we're going. So, edit event settings. No, not me. It might be your... It might be. Say that again. Yeah, sorry, I'll just save this and then I'll do that. We're going to Watkins. This is... I'm going to have to redo all that. So there we are. That's the settings for... That's for Tuesday next week. There we go. That should be the settings for Friday. Holy Chipotle. So, let's just have a rundown of what just happened. We had a shit race one. absolutely rubbish. We screwed that up ourselves by dropping to last place, and then we didn't think about strategy. A one stop was never going to win, not against fuel savers. So as it is, race 1 was a bit disaster, something like 8th place. And then race 2, we had to go hard from the start if we were going to do a 2-stopper, because we know you can do 1 stop on 20 minutes. So we managed to do it. We managed to pull off the win, but I just wonder whether the disconnect from Big Popper was the difference. He was only 34, 35 seconds back. So that disconnect might have meant I came out behind Big Popper and I'd have had to race to the end, which I'm really disappointed about. But I'd have had to have given him it back because of the incidents on turn 1, I would suggest, but it is what it is. But I'm just hoping he's okay and he's not got any issues. But let's give his let's drop him this big message. So, yeah, we've dropped him a message just to say he's okay. Just to see if he's okay. And then there we go. Right, Goodwood. This is Friday's race. We'll have the results for Friday before Friday. All those private planes been flown in. Let's what tyres are we going on? We'll start on the hards, of course, and go from there. Good looking car in the pits. It's a JB livery. Unusual circuit for the GR3s. We've never been here before in a league race, I don't believe. Does my memory serve me well? Fat Man puts in a 1:12.527. This is a real coast and roll track, this one. If you want to try and find the optimal grip. The spread of points in that last race will be difficult to see. Low points in the first race, good points in the second, but we'll just have to see where that positions us. Usual situation, if anybody's got any issues through the race, just pop them in the PSN to me. Is that an Olga? No, mate, it's not Jeffers. It's not a Glasgow City bus either. Big shout out to Jeff. Jeff was successful in a job interview today. Got himself a new job. Good man. Jeff's emigrating on Friday. He is off to new climates. But I'm sure he'll still hang around. I'm sure he'll still be around. He'll still be online. Might be offline for a little while whilst he gets internet sorted, etc. But good luck, Jeff. Your bus goes faster than this. I'm sure it does. When's your start date, Jeff? When do you get to crack it on? Official bus wanker, as they say. Thank you, Sarah says. I've known Jeff, 20 odd years now from the gaming days. Jeff was around in my early racing days, online stuff, and always been a friendly chap. Oh, Dadgy's here as well. It's a sunshine bus he's going to be driving, isn't it? We know that. $113.9 on the hards. Had to lift off there, cripes. Welcome, Daj. Daj is also from the same group of friends. 20 years worth of gaming, 20 plus years worth of gaming. Daj is like the unofficial dad of the group. Always seemed to be older in years than he actually is. Oh, so when you get your license back, okay, you need to get a provisional bus driver. 112.479. Fat Man's got the time down to 111.237. I think that's a decent time on hards, Fat Man. Softs, okay. Nice one, Az. 112.4 on hards. Little bit chaotic line through there. Thank you, Wilkie. Likes always help the channel. If you don't like it, still hit the like anyway, because we always accept negative likes as positive likes. There's still an element of liking it. Oh, shish the bed. Going in the pits, because I've just wrecked it. We'll repair. Here we go. Soft mediums now, coming out. Just post the middle finger emoji. Is there one? What happens if that happens? Ban 'em, Wilkie, ban 'em. Oh, there is one. Some places there's a single line. I reckon overtaking will be quite challenging here if you're on the line. Please forgive me. What's gonna cost you? What have I done, Jeff? JB was in off softs. I'm down to 7th now on my hard time. No, he was just in front of me. Did you not see him? JB's in the pits rebuilding his car. No better on mediums. No better on mediums. 1:12.394, so fastest lap. It doesn't let you post it. Ah, I see. Okay. So we dropped down to 7. JB is a smidgen faster. Big Popper's back in. Big Popper's up and running. Up to 4th, that's half a second, 6/10 off my time. Mediums need to be that bit quicker than that. Oops, somebody's off on the right. Let's see if we can scamper this down to a 3rd fuel with 0.3 down. Loads of fuel left. To be fast here, you have to be brave, says Wilkie. I believe so. You have to take inspiration from those drivers that you see at the Goodwood Festival of Speed in the older cars that have them sliding all the way down this straight, sliding through every corner. They have the back end out. They are ultimately on it. It's here where I'm losing time. Second gear might have been wrong, but I wanted to coast and roll it, use the gears to slow the car down. 5th place, 0.6 down on Fat Man. Up into 2nd on mediums. You can't be pooing, Jeff. It should be me that is. Brownland is racing, yeah, for sure. Right, we're gonna stop and get the next set of tyres onto softs for the last 33%. I don't think this is a lap that's on pace, so... Don't refuel. We got into the pits without any damage, believe it or not. Then, coming out. We're going to let Az go a little bit. No grip on those softs at all. Coming out of the pit lane. Right. Getting a bit of a knock on the steering wheel as we go through that corner. The chicane was put here to slow us down, was it? It definitely does that. They actually made, when they made the Scale Electrics track of this circuit, they actually made a particular track piece for Goodwood. Brooklands, sorry. And it's called the Brooklyn Chicane piece. Oh, Damo's had a reset moment. Some damage. Clip that wall at the end, I didn't have to do that. You watched a video about it today? Okay. Yeah, if you were thinking that chicane wasn't there, you'd come through that start-finish line a good 30 to 40 mile an hour quicker than they currently are. We're gonna have to repair the damage. We can't put a decent lap in. But yeah, I'm a bit worried about my steering wheel. I'm gonna have to get the old black sewing stuff out. Task the missus with a repair job. Or it could be a good excuse to have the wheels sent away and be covered in a different cover. And then we won't have wheel for a while. Why didn't I pit? Why didn't I pit? Knobhead. Vacant. That's what I am. Vacant. According to Sid Vicious and the Sex Pistols, I'm pretty vacant. Great tune. Right, pits this time. Take 33% fuel. Come on. What a chucklehead. Come on, you got to link us to the video, Wilkie. Are we allowed a link? I don't think it'll let us, will it? I don't think it'll let you post a link. So Damo's gone top of the tree. He's gone much quicker on the softs, look. Let's see if we can have a shot at it. Come on. While the heat of the day is still in the track. Had to panic brake then. Oh, Damo's out of fuel. I forgot to pit too. He didn't forget to pit, he finished his fastest lap up, I'm sure, going across the line. Wasn't going to waste that one. Here we go then, let's open the lap up. Now I think I can rev this a little bit harder than I'm doing. Look at the tyre wear on the softs after one lap. Jeez. Turned in much earlier than I think the car wanted me to. I know Rolf Waffle. Okay. The courses are there that PD won't give us. Okay. Like the extra layouts at Barcelona. There we go, top of the tree. And we go straight off the track. Oh, monitors are turning off. I've still not done that, you know. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos before. There is some. He did, I watched a video he did about, German circuit. Used to be Hockenheimring, the big old one. Try again, 10% of fuel. It's a great circuit, the old one. I know it killed a lot of racers, but it had character, it had a thing about it. In the early computer games, early simulators, I remember racing that circuit on a couple of games. It was really good. I still think it's there in Assetto Corsa, not Evo, but the original Assetto Corsa. Project Cars 2 has got it as well. Yes, you are correct. This isn't quicker. This is slow. It's a scrappy lap, low fuel. Old Spa is there also. Yeah, both these monitors are turning off. That shouldn't be on. Don't do it. Yeah, that left front has died. That is an epic pit maneuver. Did Big Papa reply? Oh. Alright, so Big Papa didn't have a good race. Probably caused by me. Okay. It was a disconnect. Yeah. Old Spa I've raced a number of times in... What's it called? Legends. Grand Prix Legends. Yeah. Yeah, I used to race... the particular car I used to like was the Lotus 7 or Caterham, whichever one you want to call it, in Project Cars 2 around Old Spa. It was a good little track. Good little car to... because it's sideways through the corners. JB has left the room. Damo has left the room. Cheers, Damo. Cheers, fella. Good race tonight, pal. Good night, JB. Oh, I've blown it. I was wiping an eye. Cheers, fella. Cheers. JB's got a job to go to in the morning like everybody else. Right, let's see if we can do a good one. That's decent. Yeah, I try and save a bit of fuel. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like racing at Brands Hatch, Wilkie, in the Janettas in the winter. It goes sunshine to rain to sleet to snow. The new power pack for your 598. Why don't well, just put it in a nice safe place. Put it in a nice safe place. Yeah, I'd love to be able to. I'm just struggling with a wheel on the PlayStation and a setup. I'm oh, I've just clipped the wall. I'm trying, but I'm struggling setting up a wheel on it. So I haven't really got a place to put it. But I might just set it up on the PS4 and go from there. Yeah, well, that's the next evolution of the game. But if I can urge you to try and get Project Cars 2, just to give you a flavour and understanding of what it is. It's going to be really cheap if you go to somewhere like a second-hand game store. It should be a tenner, and it will give you a flavour and understanding. It's a really good game. If I get it up and running, I'm going to try and host a couple of servers because it's still online playable. And there's some really good racing. If you get into the Ginetta cars and a track called Sugo in Japan, we could have some really good racing. The Sugo circuit is brilliant. It's got elevations, it's got long sweeping corners. Yeah, get it bought. The only problem we're going to have trouble with is getting controllers to work, as in steering wheels. Because it's old. You might have to use your G29 if it still works. Oh, you got rid? Okay. Happy days. Right. What's in Lancaster? Oh, okay. That's a drive. Yeah. I'm going to be going past on Wednesday next week. On my way up to Edinburgh. I'm going up to Glasgow next week. Yeah. You could use a converter. I'm just going to get my G25 out. But I just need to set it up somewhere. And set up... Oh, shish caboodle. I just need to set the wheel up in the PlayStation and... and have somewhere to use it. So... I haven't really got anywhere to set it up because I don't want to disconnect this. But what I do want to do... Ooh! By heck. Smash myself in the mouth with my wheel. Yeah, my wheel has come unstitched. My wheel has come massively unstitched. And I can see where my thumb presses in. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to my lady about what we can do about this. Oh, okay. So, I don't know if I can show you guys, but I've definitely got a thumb spot where my thumb definitely grips that wheel. Good night, Gandhi. Take care, my mate. Take care. Wow. They default to a G29. Oh, okay. Well, I've got a G29. Yes, I've got one just there. Yeah. But, Big Popper's having a leg round. Let's have a watch. Very simple paint job on the Popper, but he's got the flames on the rear. He's looking good. So, Big Popper's just 0.16 away from the fastest lap. He is certainly putting the pressure down. Good night, Thorskin. Take care. See you Friday. Thank you for tuning in and watching, folks. It is blooming hot for a Tuesday night. For any night, to be honest. Let's see who's got... Oh, Big Popper just leaves the circuit just a fraction with those left wheels. Oh, following Frosty. Frosty did the same. But it's going to make for an interesting race, this one. It's unusual, this circuit, in all the kind of situations. Yeah, I was just looking at his tyre situation. His tyres are pittable. And in he goes. He takes a wide line and scoops into there. It's going to be a very, very short pit stop here. The 10-minute race, if it needs pit stop for anything, it'll be a very quick pit stop. Look at that, in and out in under 12 seconds. That's pretty impressive. So,
I'll see you Friday.
good night, Matthew. You take care, pal.
Right, you too. Probably catch you tomorrow.
So today was a bit of a long day. Set off south to the south. I say south, it's the Midlands. Went to a place near Peterborough to have some brakes fitted to the car. That got all done. And then rather than just come blasting back up the motorway, we took a slow drive through the countryside home, testing out the new brakes. And it just happened that it just absolutely belted with rain all the way. So 2.5, 3 hours of a drive in the pouring rain. The car is absolutely filthy. So tomorrow I'm off to get the bottom lines fitted to the car, so side skirts, front valance, rear valance. We're going to fit the rear valance in this case. We don't normally if we're doing a grind race because it adds too much PP. But in this case we will be fitting a lower rear valance and no top wing with 20 end plates, unfortunately. But genuinely it should look a little bit different, and then we've just got to sort out ride height. So I'm going to have a word with the garage the next time it goes in for a service to pop in some lowering springs, and then it will be all good and done. So, say again? No worries. But the brakes we've put on are the same colour as Big Popper's rear wing, which going to be interesting. Flipping flies. There's a fly killer up there and it's not blooming attracted to it, it's attracted to me. So let's just jump behind Big Popper and see if we can pick up on where he's going. Second. He does go down to second. Like myself. A 110.8. He's within 0.067. Just knocked a tenth off, didn't he? When did he do that lap? A little while ago. $110.5. As you can see on the right hand side, the lap count is out of sync. There's another bug for GT7 where they haven't fixed it and it's been there in the game for a long time. It would be truly interesting to just go through and do a hit list of horrors, because there are some long time existing bugs that GT7's never fixed, and I don't know why they can't fix that, but on all the replays it makes it very difficult to actually sort out a replay for a video, if you see what I mean. It makes it very difficult when you've got the wrong count of laps on the right hand side. You don't want to add it to your replay that you're using, so you turn it off. Let's have another dig. Let's have another razzle. Can't change car. We'll go settings and put it on softs, and we'll go softs from the start. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, great racing, buddy. We'll speak to you on Friday. Have a good week. We'll burn down a few laps of fuel. Try and fathom a racing line. Oh, the sun's definitely going down. Look at the glare off the track. It's just tremendous, this bit of the circuit. That's the opening lap, and we get an absolute stunning exit from that corner, and a real good razzle through the pits, through the chicane. Then we need to try and do that on a good lap. Really ride that curb if we can. Tenth down. Oh, we're purple. On a full tank of gas. Oh, hey! Big Popper's gone fastest. A 1:10.061. Have I done my fastest lap time now? I've got an optimal that's faster than anything I've done before. Big Popper looked like he was revving up to go quick. Good night, Norman. You take care. Cheers, amigo. We clipped the barrier then, but no damage. But we lost 3 seconds because of that turn 1 incident. We need to pit this time and change these tyres. Big Popper says this is going to be a mess if it's like last week. At least I won't have to pay the landscapers for a week. This is true. Everything will be grass cut because there's nothing to keep you on the circuit here. So it's going to be a very difficult track to overtake. Point made by Azza. It is going to be difficult. And I forgot to pit again. Christ. Yeah, what's going to confuse things is if somebody takes softs in a group of mediums and they're at the back behind them. That's what's going to really, really mess things up. And I think that's where we have the problem. Is because today I was overspeeding into a corner compared to Big Popper in front of me. And it's just the way it is. Really, what I should have done was I should have... what I should have done is put the mediums on and just do 6 laps at the start. I should have ran with the pack and then went to softs and just piled it on. It would have meant a shorter first pit stop. It is your job to figure out where and who to pass, absolutely, 100%, yes. And my mistake today was not judging who was on what tyres, and I should have allowed for that. That was my mistake. Where? Nobody's got damage. No? I didn't hit the pit wall. No, I didn't get damage. How are you seeing my stream so...
I'm just watching it.
Oh, okay, on the game, yeah. Yeah, no damage.
Just about 20 seconds till
Okay. Yeah. I didn't realise you were watching in game, yeah. Yeah, you can enter the pits that way, mate. You don't have to, Yeah. Big Popper takes a different line. Big Popper swings out wide and then dives in. I just keep it within the white lines and just time it. Keep at it, mate. Keep enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah, Big Popper's just said if someone's going to stick a nose in, they need to be able to control it or it'll destroy somebody's race. And not too long before that, Wilkie said, I agree, side by side at speed, someone's going to die. Yeah, that's going to be the case. Now, I don't usually do it. I did it today because my strategy relies on it, but you are going to get somebody that's going to put themselves in a situation where they can hold the position on the track. So you're going to occupy the space, aka Max Verstappen kind of. Yeah. Yeah. Big Popper's just left the lobby. I didn't realise I'd be the only person really trying the suicide two-stop today. Yeah.
It's elegance, 7.5 litres of fuel.
I saw you do that. I clocked that.
For softs,
But did you fuel save on that medium stint?
no, I would. Mediums.
Oh! I didn't expect that. I get a penalty for that. Wilkie says it's all about sensible racing. If to survive means giving a place because someone's faster, so be it, yeah. Yeah. Now, Big Papa didn't have to give way in the first race for me. He didn't have to. He could have made me force my way past. But... yeah. 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 It happens occasionally, doesn't it? Yeah. I did it last week. On Friday, I gave up 3 places to give a spot back to JB. It didn't feel right to go past the way it happened. Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting it to turn then. It's going to be interesting. It seems to suit the cars. We might have to come here the next season of GR4s. So Lee's trying to psych me out here. He's just said it's a strategy. See, now Jim will always think there'll be a car park there. Oh shit, the bed. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh flip. Oh, we're off. We're off. We're going for a reset. Oh yes. Oh no. Yes. No. Yes. That's what's going to happen. No reset, no penalty, check that out. No shortcut. Yeah. Don't know, I'd have been stationary, no momentum. Oh, I don't know. That's right. That would have been a dangerous re-entry though, wouldn't it? Yeah. I'd have been ghosted going back on the track with a reset rather than being fully alive. No, I didn't finish that. Yeah, as long as you don't get any damage. I don't know. Again, the... Absolutely. Especially if you flip it upside down. And just to clarify, it was me that said shit the bed, not Lee. But I probably said... Yeah. Right, 3.9 laps to finish the lobby for the evening. Let's see if we can take that fastest lap away from Big Popper. Let's see if we've got it. Lots of damage on the front. Why is that? Is it rattling through your steering wheel? Oh, it's telling you, is it? Is there? Right. Good. See if we can get through here nicely. Come on. Here we go then. It's a lovely wheel. Have you kept it? Have you? Yeah. Right. Right. Oh, right, okay. I didn't realise. I think I slowed too much there. No, right at the end. I've only got 1 point, so this has got to be the last one, but my optimal's really dipped. 109.7. Lee's quit, has he? I've not made the corner. Well, it was close. It was close, but that optimal's pretty good. I can't believe there's only 2 sector times, is there? There is. Oh, I've hit the wall. No damage either. I hit that one. And that, folks, is going to end the stream for tonight. Well, what can we say? Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you very much for sharing in the league race. Appreciate all the racers for stopping by and taking part. I know these are difficult. It's an interesting car to drive, the Camaro SS. It's not the friendliest, but that's kind of what it's about. Learn to drive something different. Learn to drive something new. And then the GR3s, well, that's going to be really interesting Friday. You'll have the results before Friday. I know some people have uploaded replays for me so I can take a further look and confirm what I'm thinking. But it will be what it will be. Thank you very much, folks. Good night. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night to all those people who are watching. Good night, Az.
Hold on, Jim, I want a word with you.
Okay.